On behalf of Her Majesty's Government, to welcome General Sir Michael Rose back to the United Kingdom and to pay a very warm tribute to what he has achieved and what the men under his command from many countries have achieved on behalf of the United Nations in Bosnia-Herzegovina during his tour of command.
We are not here to fight a war. We are here working for the people of this country, impartially. But I think the idea that we should start fighting a war when we are here in white-painted vehicles deployed throughout the length and breadth of this land is really not a thing that we could do as the United Nations. It would have to be another force that came here to do that.
Because it put the SAS on the map in a big way. First of all, with Operation Nimrod. In May 1980, Iranian Arabs who were promoting the independence of Kurdistan took the Iranian embassy. What was your initial reaction when you heard about the hostage siege on the news?
Well, I didn't hear it.
Sir Michael Rose,
Ready?
commanding officer of 22 SAS during the Falklands conflict. He was tasked with negotiating a surrender with General Menendez, the Argentine military governor, 2.5 months after Argentina invaded the British overseas territory in 1982. Today, Sir Michael returns to the room where he led the negotiations and where the surrender was signed.
Well, this is the door I walked through 40 years ago to start a 4-hour negotiation with General Menendez to bring about the end of the war. I never used that word, of course, but he was although he controlled Port Stanley and his population, we controlled everything around, that he was isolated, that he was could only, if he fought on, cause great damage to the town of Port Stanley, and of course there would be slaughter amongst his people, and he certainly didn't want to be known as the butcher of Port Stanley.
Who's fired from where? When I would have to say, as the commander of the Bosnia-Herzegovina command of a peacekeeping force, that I really do have to hand over to somebody else, such as NATO, if we're going to go further down the route of enforcement.